Sei mein Liebling, ja?
Sei mein Liebling, ja!
Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenz und ihr seht Sei mein Liebling, ja! The show about you, your comments, channels, questions and really everything concerning you. First up, Sei mein Liebling, ja! Comments! The first comment comes from Alex OO or Alex Eternity or something like that. Obwohl du ein Deutscher bist, muss ich sagen, dass du dich wie ein Engländer verhältst. Even though you're German, you act like a Brit. Well, I really don't know what you mean by that.
Soccer, soccer! Football, football!
Just kidding. Der nächste Kommentar comes from Anna, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce the last name or the first name, so I just suspect that it is Anna. Einige Sachen finde ich Quatsch. Zum Beispiel trinke ich 30 Gramm Wodka und esse Sahneeis und nur dann fühle ich mich wohl. Und mein Papa rettet sich mit Salzlake, aber das beste Rezept ist überhaupt keinen Alkohol trinken. The comment is in relation to my 10 German ways to sober up video, where I said that the counter beer, the Konterbier, does not work when you're hungover to make you feel better. And she says that I think some things are nonsense. For example, I drink 30 grams of vodka and eat cream ice cream, whatever, or something like that. And only then I feel well. And my dad eats something with salt. Anyways, she thinks that alcohol actually helps, so maybe that's a Russian thing, that your system works differently because you're used to so much vodka. I'm not sure. I don't want to offend anyone by saying that, but it's just kind of a fact for me that Russians drink quite a lot of vodka. And well, I guess they just adjusted to it, and maybe by now their body thinks it's a cure for them every time they are hungover. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just a German. I'm just a humble German. We don't drink much at all. Bluebird Happy 821 wants to know, you a veggie now? Well, yes I am. It's really hard for me actually as a German to completely go without meat, and especially on Christmas and New Year's it was so hard to not dig into that duck or that chicken that was right in front of my nose, like smelling delicious. But I thought, you went for like 4 to 5 months without meat so far and you don't really crave it on a normal day, so if you eat it now it's kind of like you're defeated, and I didn't really want that, so I just keep on going. And yeah, I'm a veggie now. I'm vegetarian actually, and I'm trying to eat vegan most of the time. It's hard because there's milk powder and almost everything, but I'm practical vegan, so if there is milk powder and something that I really want, but that is also vegetarian, then I say, doesn't matter. So yeah, practical vegan / vegetarian, that's me. The next comment comes from Dea Senmurati or something like that. I try my best. Where in Sweden were you? Did you visit Malmö? I live there. Back then, when I was like 14, 15, I went on a canoeing trip with my buddy Sven, as some of you might know from the resolutions video that I posted not too long ago. Well, and I don't remember, sadly, where exactly we were. I just remember that there were a lot of Dixie toilets, a lot of non-water toilets. We were pretty far from any city, I think, or maybe it just seemed to me like we were, because I only ever saw forests and campsites, and that's pretty much all I saw of Sweden. Like, I saw the naturey parts, not really the city parts. I just remember one time we were in a supermarket there, and my stereotype was completely fulfilled. All the cashier ladies were blonde and looked pretty much the same. Yeah, that's a stereotype right there. Der nächste Kommentar kommt von James Manning. Vuko, I would like to know, how much English did you know when you started watching anime in English? I'm into that too, so I wanted to know how hard or easy I can understand it right away. Well, I knew quite a bit already, like the basic sentence structures and everything like that. My problem was mostly to understand all the vocabulary, all the words. That's why I watched it, basically, to increase my vocabulary. I looked everything up I didn't know on the internet while I was watching the anime, and that helped me quite a bit, I would say. And yeah, so I'm not really sure how much it would actually... I'm sure that it would help you, but I don't know how much you will understand right away. So I guess just try it out and see how you go. Der nächste Kommentar comes from Jeon Jeong. I hope that was wrong. In Korea we use a lot of German words. For example, we use part-time job as Arbeit. Pub, where you can drink beers, we use as Hof. And sometimes car as Auto. That's pretty cool, I didn't know that. Arbeit is exactly the same, a job. Hof means yard in German, so that's a bit different in the way you use Hof. And Auto is car, so that's pretty neat that you use German words. I never knew. I mean, I guess English people use German words as well, like kindergarten or Schadenfreude and stuff like that sometimes, so yeah, I should have anticipated it, but I never heard about that, so thanks for sharing. Ken Shearer would like to know, do you ever forget which language you're speaking in? I have a preacher friend who prefers to preach in German and let his wife translate into English during his sermons. But I've seen him switch to English and get confused when his wife stopped translating what he said. She'd tell him he was speaking in English, he'd laugh and go back to speaking German. That happens to me all the time. Today my uncle came over and my dad felt the need to tell him the story where I talked English to him instead of German that one time. It actually happens quite a lot, but with my dad just one time. So, well, I just came from talking to Blue all day in English to my girlfriend, and then I switched back to German, I thought, but I didn't. I just kept on talking in English, and I was like, or he was like, whoa, what? Wait, so yeah, that happens. Liz Dorr said, okay, I've come to accept that beard. You seem to produce more cool videos when you wear it. Hehe. Well, yeah, thanks for that. I kind of like my beard. I don't know what you guys will have. Like, at first I started wearing it for my girlfriend, but now I've grown kind of onto him. Oh, nah, seriously, I like it, and I might keep it for a while longer. So get used to that. The next Kommentar comes from Love Deatheye or Love Darthy. Mint choc Pringles equals just wrong. Nicht lecker, kein Spaß. Ew. I agree. Mint choc Pringles are not recommendable at all. The cinnamon version is a bit better. They release these Christmas versions in Germany, and one is mint and one is cinnamon, and they're both gross. But the cinnamon version is just a bit better. It tastes more like cake than actual chips, so yeah, you wouldn't really crave that flavor when you want chips, so I don't know what they thought when they invented that. No idea. Keine Ahnung! Der nächste Kommentar comes from Merc Angel, and she said, to become and bekommen. That confused me so much when I first started learning German. Grüße aus Serbien. To become and get, bekommen in German. That confused me so much. Yeah, I agree. That confused me quite a lot as well, because you are used to saying am Sonntag bekomme ich ein Geschenk. On Sunday I will get a present. So if you switch to English, you think become means the same as bekommen, but it doesn't. So we would say, oh, on Sunday I become a present. So you are gonna transform into a present on Sunday, and we think it means get a present. So that is kind of confusing. That always confused me at first, and by now I know it, but it took me quite a while. Nazia Shinigami wants to know, did you grow a beard for November? Just wondering. Yes, I did. It started out as a no-shave November / Movember thing, and now I'm keeping it for a bit. Like I said, get used to that. Der nächste Kommentar comes from Nia Gold. Telekinesis, so I have the ability to move everything as well as myself to fly. 2 birds with 1 stone. LMAO. Telekinesis is pretty sick. Pinkelschrubber wants to know, hast du eigentlich nie Outtakes? Wenn doch, schneid mal bitte auch ein paar mit rein. If I ever have outtakes, and if I do, please include them into the video. Well, usually I do. If I have outtakes, I just include them at the end of the video. Sometimes I even make a little announcement of that in the title of the video. Not every time, so make sure to watch the whole video and check out the end, because I produce quite a lot. Sometimes when I'm really stuck with a word or a sentence or whatnot, or just something I do in the video and it just doesn't work, then I have to create, or then I automatically create a lot of outtakes. So yeah, they are in the videos already if I got them. Sometimes everything just goes smoothly, and those are my favorite videos, but I know not yours. Queen of Ember says, I canoed with Sven to Sweden. Haha, not playing on stereotypes at all there. No, I was not. I did not even think about that once when I said that, but now that you said it, yeah, it's pretty bad. But my friend's name happens to be Sven, I can't help that, and we canoed in Sweden. Yes, I know what that looks like. And yes, it was a lot of fun anyways. The next Kommentar comes from the Richard channel. Cool video, Dominic. Are you still a student? And if so, what are you studying? I'm not a student anymore. I got my bachelor's degree not too long ago in American and British Studies and Sociology. So yeah, not a student anymore at the moment, just working on YouTube. Want to bring you as many videos as I can, so I'm dedicating pretty much all of my free time to that, and I'm really happy with that actually. So if I can in the future make a living off that, that would be great. Next up, sei mein Liebling, ja, patrons! You guys are awesome, you guys are my patrons, you support me, and now you will get a shout out. I have a little list here with all my current patron supporters, because there are quite a lot already, and I don't think I could have memorized them all, so excuse me if I read them off like this. Rex Stillwell supports me on Patreon, same as L. Elizabeth Cromwell, Karen Cox, Aditya Wirwan, Michael Roach, Benjamin Woodford, Maurice Chabonneau, sorry, I think it's French and my French is terrible, Philippe Gentil, Nessa Astaldo, Tara Schwartz, and Stephen O'Sullivan. I do not think that I've missed anyone here. If I did, please forgive me. I will shout out your name in the next video. But I think I got everyone, and I want to thank you guys again. You guys really keep Get Germanized alive, because without you I would not be able to do 3 videos a week at this time, because obviously a guy needs to make a living somehow, and you give me the opportunity to provide you with learning German videos, with videos about the German culture every week, 3 videos a week, and that is thanks to, of course, all my supporters, but my patrons went that extra step and supported me even more, so I'm really thankful for that. I'm not quite sure if you really realize what that means to me, but it means the world to me, so thank you very much for that. If you want to become a patron also and get access to many cool rewards, like a monthly Google Hangout session with me, I think the first one is this Sunday. I'm looking forward to that quite a lot. So I guess when I upload this video, then I will have the first Hangout. That's pretty cool. Das ist ja der Wahnsinn! Ah! Fantastisch. You will find the Patreon link at the end of this video or in the video description, so if you want to become my patron, please feel free to check out the link, watch the video, and decide for yourself if you want to go that little extra step and support me a little bit at a time. Next up, sei mein Liebling, ja, channels! This time there are 3 channels that I want to present to you. Obviously these channels are from some of my subscribers, so that is one requirement for me to shout them out to you right now. And those guys have pretty awesome channels, so I didn't want to keep them from you. Let's start with Emily Blanche. Emily is a British/French artist/teacher who currently lives in Berlin. She's an expat, and that's why I think her videos will benefit you greatly. She will give you an insight in what it's like for an expat to live in Germany. If you're interested in that, feel free to check out her channel. It's right here, it's in the video description, and her name is Emily Blanche. She makes vlogs, tags, and other cool videos, so check her out. She's awesome. Our next canal is Classical is the Way. Classical is the Way is the channel of a young lady who plays all different kinds of instruments. Apparently she plays the piano, the violin, and I don't know if she plays any more, but I have seen some of her videos in which she played Christmas songs and just covers of really cool stuff, and she is so good. So definitely check her channel out. When I first saw her, I was like, whoa, that is really good. And I really like listening to her Christmas covers as well. Really amazing. So give her channel a try and subscribe if you like. She's really great. Last but not least, Learn German with Herr Antrim. Herr Antrim is a German teacher in America. He teaches a high school class, if I'm correct. His channel takes on a very interesting and different approach when it comes to learning German, so check his channel out, definitely, if you want a fresh approach. He, for example, uses puppets as the teaching method, which is really fun. His channel is all about learning German, obviously. It's about learning German with puppets and learning German in general, and I think it's really great, so definitely check out his channel if you want a fresh approach to learning German. Make sure to subscribe to him and let me know what you think of his videos. Same with the others, of course. I want to know about what you think about all of the channels. Post it in the comments down below. If you want to be in the next episode of Sei mein Liebling, yeah! Then you need to check out the video descriptions for the requirements, what you have to do in order for me to take your comment and put it into the next video, or take your channel and present it to the world in my next video, or if you want to be in the intro of the next Sei mein Liebling, yeah! Then you have to do these things as well. So do these things if you want to be in the next episode. I would appreciate that greatly, and the most important thing is obviously to comment and comment again, because that way I can see your comment, and the more you comment obviously the better your chances are that I take one of your comments and give it a shout out. And answer your questions and all these things. So make sure to do that. Follow me on all these networks and you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Dann klappt das schon, dann klappt das schon. Das war Sei mein Liebling. Ja! Episode 4. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for new videos every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And also like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, Tumblr and Instagram for exclusive bonus content and sneak peeks into my daily life here in Germany. Yeah! Like I said before, if you want to support the channel, if you want to become a patron, you can do that down there. Down there's a link by now. There's a link. Yep, I can see it. And the little P, the orange P, click there if you want to become a patron, or you can find the link in the video description down below. Thank you for watching. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.